podcast for all the artists who are serious about their music careers. What's up, Jay?
What's up, man?
What's up? Hope you're well.
I'm well.
Uh,
How are you?
I'm doing well. First of all, let's just start with like what's that called in English? Like een huishoudelijke mededeling.
Yeah. There is a word for it. Wait, I'm gonna Google it.
Like a general message, something like
Yeah,
that.
but yeah, here we go. Yeah, no, not.
What's up, Gerard Francis? Bit3, what's up? Josh, Bensing, everybody, welcome back to the podcast. Okay, so unfortunately, we have some bad news. Let's just start with that because
Rip the band-aid off, man.
sorry,
Rip the band-aid off.
rip the band-aid off. Victor from Dub Vision unfortunately couldn't make it today last minute. He had to cancel due to private reasons, so we will be rescheduling and. Today you will have to do it with us, and Ralph will also join, hopefully.
It will be here for sure.
And it's just the two of us.
Just the
Make it,
two.
we can try, just the two of us. For now, at least. Yo, what's up, John and Mr. Smith? Welcome to the live stream. How have you been, Jobke?
Good. I can eat normally again.
So, what happened?
My tooth was extracted. My wisdom tooth
Ah.
2 weeks ago. I got some shit for it. I heard on the episode I
I
wasn't
just
there.
wanted to ask, like, did you listen back to the episode?
I listened back, but I had trouble not to get triggered.
Dude, I had this. I all of my wisdom teeth have been removed.
It's horrible.
It's horrible, man. Like,
It's horrible. Like yes, but then also on top, I'm diabetic. So if your whole diet changes, you eat way less. You only eat liquids the first day. So like my whole system just gets like a big like shock and have to like this is me waking up at night, low blood sugar, having to go downstairs in the cold to like painfully eat custard or something, to get my blood sugar because you can't really eat anything else.
what about drinking syrup?
Yeah, you can, but you want something with a bit more solid because you
Okay.
want it that lasts longer. So if I drink, then an hour later I can drink something again. So it's a
Yeah.
bit
Okay.
that's shitty. And recovering takes a bit longer. That's just in general when you're diabetic, your body takes longer to recover.
Okay.
And yeah, but I'm happy to be eating normally again, and then you appreciate like
Such a luxury.
that it's such a privilege to be able to
Okay.
just
Here comes the fire. Here comes the fire. What's up,
so he's
Ralph?
mad. He was listening, I think. He is mad.
He's ready for it.
Or he's locked in. Oh,
You
he
can't
doesn't
hear
hear.
us?
Yeah, I think the live stream can hear us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a you problem. That's a Ralph problem. Anyway, how's everybody in the chat been? Welcome, Voster Galaro, Israel Carter is here, Martin Stevenson is here. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the live
Boe,
stream.
boe, boe.
Hey,
Horen jullie mij?
Ja.
Oh, ik hoor jullie niet.
Um,
I hear you for everybody who's English.
We have some issues,
Weird.
technical issues, as we always do.
always. Well, I did have to give Chrome like the how do you say permission
Approval.
to use my audio again. So maybe that's
Yeah,
the
same here. I don't know what changed. Maybe some new update or something.
yeah. So I told Ralph that now, and maybe
Yeah. Anyway, anything else you've been doing, Jay? Making music
Well,
in the
new
time
new
you were
track.
sick?
New track coming out on Friday. And I haven't teased this at all before, and I like that. That's my new way of like, hey, I have new music. Here it is. Or I tease a little bit on social media, but this track I haven't really been teasing, and it's coming out on Friday. Very excited. I got some big names that are supporting it, and yeah, I wonder what it's gonna do. It's on Beatport. It's actually in the hard dance section, so they placed it there.
Hard dance.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
bounce, that kind of stuff. But it's funny because Beatport decides, what the genre they think it is. So that's,
So you're officially a hard dance producer now.
I guess I'm next to Ralph.
There you go. Melodic rave.
Welcome. It was only a matter of time.
Melodic rave just got thrown out of the window.
No,
Like
melodic rave is still it's still melodic rave. You know,
your
the
hard
melodic
dance
thing
now. Embrace it.
I define as melodic rave. That's the beauty of it.
Okay.
And if it's melodic and you can really rave to it, it's melodic rave. So I guess
Okay.
yeah.
And that will be out this Friday.
Yeah, 28th.
Okay. How have you been, Ralph? What's been up lately?
Yeah, I've been good. Let's see where you are. Yes. What I have been up to? I've just been busy with covert operations,
Covert operations.
deep covert operations.
What does that
Yes,
mean? Covert?
like secret. Have you
Oh,
never watched like a movie, special forces and shit, manly stuff?
yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
I
recall
played
hearing.
Hitman. There's
apparently not.
no mention of covert ever.
You sound really bad, by the way.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jopke sounds a bit like
Maybe
the wrong mic.
I know maybe why. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't change it now.
Can I not go out?
Yeah, you
Yes,
can go
go
out and
out
come
and
in.
then come back. That's what
Okay,
I always
I
do.
just leave and then it will be all right with the upload, I guess.
Probably.
Yeah.
See you later. See you later. Can you hear me?
Go. Okay, so
Well, we're
covert.
very professional.
Yeah, covert operations.
Yes, so I cannot tell anything
So
about it.
only that, nothing else.
No, deep secrets.
Ooh. Okay, and is it a secret that will eventually come out, or is it?
No,
Oh, okay. I know. I probably know what you've been doing, but the rest doesn't. I guess.
no, yeah, I didn't tell you. So,
I thought you did.
Does it work now?
oh, this is better. Your voice is also better.
Yeah, much better.
Thanks.
Okay. Um.
Plus, I'm just conquering the world one step at a time, my own
That's a good.
tempo.
That's a good segue. That's a good segue because yesterday we had a community Q&A session in the Discord, and there was one main theme that kind of, yeah, people had questions about, and something that I noticed a lot with artists in general, which is, why does it take years before you make any money from music? You know, some people tend to think it happens in months, maybe a year, but in reality, it most of the time takes years, multiple years, before you can actually make some money from your music.
Yeah, it
How?
depends. If you score a gigantic hit, then
Yeah,
it's all
sure.
done.
Yeah, sure. But that's like the
But you're
zero.
it's real simple. You're building fan base gradually. And when the fan base is big enough, or people who want to follow you or see you, then they will, yeah, spend some money on a ticket to see you,
Yeah.
and maybe you earn a buck or two.
The way how I always make the comparison is with compound interest, with investing, as in you keep
This
on.
is gonna be a really, yeah.
You can just mute me if you want, but if you keep putting in the energy every day, like just show up and do the work you need to do every single day, eventually all that work and energy will compound into, as you said, a fan base or like a certain amount of value, and that will translate into money. But that just takes years in most
Or
Thing
cases.
not.
is,
But that's the
yeah,
funny thing about artistry.
but if you're in like a make a money quick or just some money scheme, then
Yeah.
choosing music isn't the way.
No.
It's like tennis players. Like only even apparently, if you're top 30, you're actually not even making like a hell of a lot of a money.
Oh, really? Is it just
Yeah,
like the top 10 or something?
I even
yeah.
saw something about tennis, like the why is the top 5 so good compared to like the top 25 to the top 30. And they said like they all have the skill set, but the top 5 has the mental skill set, like they are the best at
Discipline.
mentally overcoming
Dude,
challenges or points
yeah.
scored
You
against
need
them
a bit
or
of TikTok, man.
amazing. Yeah, I mean, I love it. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
this
It's
is
like,
like,
hey, it's
did
like
you
for my
ever
golf game that
wonder
will help me,
why?
you know.
No, but
Yeah,
it is a valid point though, as in you can have some sort of a talent, but if you don't show up on a daily base and put in the actual effort that needs to be put in to develop the skill to a next level, the talent is kind of useless, right?
Keep going. I think keep going is what you just said, but that's also
Resilience.
a lot of like friends of mine sometimes even ask me like, "Oh, you're still doing the music thing?" Like friends from back in the day, or that were doing the music thing and just quit. And the ones that you see are there's not many people who actually stick to it for years and years and years
Exactly.
because
Like
it's difficult, you know.
it's very hard to be consistent, and that's probably one of the main
Yeah.
themes that most people underestimate when it comes down to building a career as a
Yeah.
DJ or producer.
And you just don't set out to make money through music. You're just doing music
Yeah,
because you
because
love
you
it,
like
and
it.
Yeah.
whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
And
Is
there
that
are
how it went
some,
for you as well? Because um like to me that definitely was the case. I just started making music because I liked it, and somehow I
100%. But
yeah,
we did make some strategic choices.
at the beginning or like halfway through.
No, man. If you saw the names I was uploading my music under, man, that was not a strategic
You
decision.
mean artist names or track names?
Yeah, man, all ridiculous names, like really ridiculous. I remember I even uploaded a track, "Smoking Hunks," and then a title name. I didn't even smoke,
Okay.
and I wasn't a hunk. That became later. Yeah.
You were an accountant. You should have done something with that
Yeah, the
kind of.
accountants. Oh, that probably passed by as well. No, it was just always these silly names. I actually started releasing under my last name, Van Hilst, and one
Hmm.
title. It's also you can find it on Beatport, and the title was Hello Egg. And the thing why I called it Hello Egg was just because I had to come up with a title, and I was eating an egg, and then I thought to myself, Hello Egg.
Makes
I
sense.
remember we did this with Martin Garrix when we were in the studio like years ago. Also before I think Wizard and Animals and whatever. But like we also were like, oh, the track's now finished, and then he would find like a deodorant can or something and look at some of the ingredients. What sounds cool? What sounds cool? Yeah, this sounds cool. Let's call it that and send it to the label.
Mm,
And
Yeah.
then yeah, random.
Yeah, but I think
yep.
that's also something most artists get struggle with the overthinking of like track titles or overthinking their artist name. You know, like that you're trying to come up with the perfect track title or the perfect artist name.
Yeah, and we were thinking of it, and we came to put your fucking hands up.
And that ended
All
up
the
being
thinking, like, let's call it "Put Your Hands Up."
yeah, exactly. Put your hands up for Detroit, also one of them. But yeah, it works, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, overthinking is one of the things that's you have to overcome. You shouldn't overthink. Just release. But I think that's also when you have a release, especially on a label, you're like, oh, now everything's gonna happen. But I hate to break it to you, everybody, but that's only the start. You know, you need to get over that hump of like, oh, there's success, and
In
then
Dutch, you
you
actually
have
have
to
a
keep going.
saying. I'm gonna freely translate it now. A horse that runs faster needs more uh, feeding. So more. So when you go fast, finally you have to do even more.
Yeah,
Okay,
Pfft,
yeah,
okay,
it
okay,
is.
okay.
yeah. And I think I was
Or you
talking
can
to my
translate it: a car that goes faster needs more gasoline.
but I do think a lot of people have such a romantic view of what it's like being an artist, and I'm not
Yeah,
complaining in the
Dude, but
least.
it
I mean,
is. It's an easy life. Come on,
no,
man.
no, but I'm not saying it's a
Once
hard
you make
life.
it,
No, no, no.
bliss.
I agree. I agree. It's not a hard life at all. I saw a TikTok of Robin saying it's hard being an artist and create music. No, it's not. Fuck off.
Who was
Um,
that?
Robin, you know that
that singer,
dancing in my head. She did. That's big hit, I think.
Robin
But she
with
was
a
like, it's
Y.
so hard on the Apple Music interview,
Why?
and I'm like, it's not hard. Go build a house or something in the rain and -10.
That's
You'll know
tough.
what hard is. Not being in the studio. Oh, I can't think of this melody. But I'm
Oh,
not
my
saying it's
AC
hard.
is not working.
But there is a kind of romantic view on what it's like of being a producer or being a DJ. A lot of DJing stuff I think is true. The romantic stuff, you're on the stage and like whatever. But the studio part, that's not romantic at all. That's just hey, showing up and
Fucking
just go,
boring.
go, go, keep
Hard
going.
work.
And but that's I love
Actually, it's
it, and
not
I
boring at all. I
no, I
like
don't
it a
think it's
lot.
boring. I don't
But
think
to show
it's
it to
hard.
somebody or to tell what you actually do,
Yeah,
like, oh,
it's
so are you gone from home a lot? Actually, no.
No.
I'm in the same cubicle that's 16 square meters every day.
Trying to decide whether I need a pling sound or a plong
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
You're mostly
And then I go
all
like
day.
this. Ding dong dong dong. Oh. That's my day.
You know
Yeah.
this is going to
Yeah.
be a clip, right? Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. Well, that's it
But
basically. And then
Get-
kicks. Ding dong dong ding dong dong gong 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 gong. Oh, well, this is the character. Gong 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 gong.
but people need to get rid of the romantic idea, and I think it's also because of all the tutorials that are online. Like, hey, look how I made this track, and it's like all the elements fit together, but it took
Hey,
hours and
I
hours
saw
to figure it
somebody who
out.
did it really well. It's a good tip for you. You do it pretty okay, but I saw somebody who was really.
Who was it?
I have to check it back. It
Send
was.
it.
I don't know.
Okay. Hey, by the way, we have another donation from Mr. Melodramatic with his 100 bucks.
Dude.
Hey,
Lovely beers. Thank you, man.
Jackpot.
It's
Let's go. Thanks,
if we have
man.
to drink all that money on the beer, like we get wasted. It's gonna be a terrible evening.
Oh. Is Melodramatic coming himself
Two
to the beer,
The beer party.
pong party? Yeah.
to the beer pong party. Yeah, maybe next year if he comes to ADE. Who knows? He will be going to ADE, by the way. I know he loves Amsterdam by now. And George also said it's gonna be champagne at this point.
But to be honest, I prefer just a nice cold beer.
Me
Maybe
too.
some Corona.
I'm not a fan of
Ooh.
champagne. I don't know. It's not for me.
No,
I like it
me
to,
neither.
I have a bit more, let's say this is weird, but respect for champagne because I went to Champagne on holiday and did some of those
Yeah.
tours, and then you learn more about it, and then it's quite interesting.
Yeah,
But
I like do have the respect for it as like tailormanship, but more like there's something in it that's different from all the other alcohol, which just hits me twice as hard, three times as
yeah.
hard. I don't know what it is,
I
but
also think for me a beer is like, oh, it's relaxing time. So like sometimes after a set or after whatever, I'm like, oh, let's just have a beer.
yeah,
And
exactly.
champagne is more to celebrate, and it's more of the, I think, like moment than it is for the actual drink.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Hey,
It was,
going back
by
to
the way, Durdenhauer.
Durdenhauer.
Durdenhauer?
What was it
Durdenhauer.
with them? Him?
He
She?
did the production tutorial, or he like this is how I made my track, and it was really
Nice.
cool.
Okay.
Durden?
Durdenhauer.
Okay.
Man.
Sounds.
Talking about names. How
Okay,
do you
do the
pronounce it?
rock.
Oh, I see him. I see him.
Ugh.
Hey,
I'll check him out.
Hey,
talking about our own timelines.
it's also, by the way, a kick-ass track. It's yeah,
Is it the collab with Odimel?
wee wee.
Nice.
we
I will give him a follow.
Ralph,
French,
what,
Doing an
man.
album,
The French
by the
guy is
way.
always on top.
Ralph, what was your own timeline before you hit any momentum with Bassjackers? Like, how long did that take?
Does it even matter?
Yeah.
Well, the biggest momentum was Mush Mush, which took 5 years.
Okay. 5 years of
Um,
consistent work, or did you like?
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay.
After college, no more, yeah, I'm staying at home and having a little bit of money. I had the chance to stay at home. That's also nice. And then, yeah, that was by far the biggest momentum we
Hmm.
got. That actually put us in the world stage. Whereas at first you played locally, regionally, however you want to say it, and then boom, America, Australia, all
Yeah.
the stuff.
And what about you, Jopke? How long did it take you to kind of get that momentum?
2 months. Tops. I called up Martin Garrix. I say, I like what you do. Let's make Wizard. And then
I'll pay you 50K
I was,
to
No,
do a
but it
collaboration.
doesn't matter how long it took you because, yeah,
Well,
it
yeah,
can
it does
put things
because
in
it
perspective.
helps. It helps to give people
So
like perspective on how long something can take,
I
right?
started making music when I was when I was 14. That's not in 2014. Uh, and then
nobody
by
will
the
believe that.
time I was 22, I think I had my breakthrough DJing wise. So, but that's literally like 8 years of just making music and hardly making any money in the local bar. up until that point. So
Hmm.
really like full time making music, and I went to college in between that and had jobs on the side. And not like I really struggled, but just yeah, it's 8 years of not really seeing any money, purely doing it to well, passion, but also wanting to be on the bigger stages. That keeps you going. So yeah,
Okay.
8 years, 8 years, people. 8 years is all you
But
need.
why did you ask, Joey?
Because I know, because I talk to a lot of like starting producers that they think it's gonna be, well, maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years tops, and then
Well,
they'll
it
be
can
there.
be,
Sure,
but
it can
even
be.
even if you have like this modest dance hit in your own genre, then still before people will book you, I mean, it's pretty like a modest dance hit. Like you get some support from, you get some decent support, not the radio shows because to be honest, they don't count, and just live support. You're in the tech house scene. Dom Dolla doesn't pick you up, but John Summit does, and Chris Lake plays you, but Old Mob doesn't. That kind of support. Don't think it will get you anywhere right away. You have to follow that up again,
Yeah.
up
That,
until you make, and if you have the big one that everybody supports, boom, you're
yeah.
there. But chances of that happening are still slim. You don't take that into account. You have to continuously prove your worth before a promoter who has to pay you, invest in you. I mean, they have several club nights they can fill up. Let's say a promoter does 50 club nights a year. If they take a chance on you and they might lose money on you, that's also the chance. Uh, on that same night, the opportunity cost is that they will make a decent amount of money on a sure thing. That's
Yeah.
their trade-off because they have also acts in rotation that are the sure thing
Yeah.
that will make them, let's say it's a 500 capacity club, that it will make them $2,000 to $3,000 for one night. But with you, they have to take a risk. So yeah, you have to gradually gain momentum, and then the perception of all the promoters will change. It's just an example,
Hmm.
Don't
I
pin
also
me on
think
the exact stuff.
the success and the gigs are kind of like an effect or like a side effect of what you do. So that like kind of happens to you. But then still there is the task of like creating new music and putting time in that and marketing and whatever. So it's kind of like that working part should stay the same. Only you have less time if you're touring. But I'm trying to say like being a touring DJ isn't really something you can do, let's say. It's something that
Something you
kind of
become.
happens to you.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that you feel good and already are have some kind of financial backup plan if you're trying to become a DJ, or like some you need money. So you're going to have to need money somehow. But the thing is, you can't really, yeah, this is double because I do think you can make things happen if you really go for it, but you can't really make happen like, oh, I'm going to play the main stage next year of Tomorrowland or Ultra or whatever. That kind of has to happen to you because you have all that work behind it and all those tracks you made and all, and then finally something comes through, gets a lot of support, or maybe not. Just saying like, but after the main stage, let's say you play the main stage and you have that hit, there's more work. You're going back into that work mode if you're doing it the
Yeah.
right way. So you have to be comfortable there. Is yeah.
True.
Does
But
that make
I've
sense?
also seen a lot of like handy men that were able to make money. Yeah, really handy, and they got their how do you call it? Their residencies here and there, and they
Yeah.
just but they talk and they really they hustle their way around it, and that's also perfectly fine. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Yep.
Depends
Uh,
also, you need to know who you are as a person and what will fit you. But to be honest, for me, music has always been about just making music. It's really a hobby that got out of hand. And
yeah.
then you start making strategic choices.
Yeah. True.
If so, because we're talking about you need money. I mean, that's also really different for everybody. Yeah, if you want to buy a Porsche, then yeah, you're gonna need a lot of money.
No,
But if you're also
even
fine by driving a Fiat Cinquecento,
yeah, but
You
even
still
which
if
need
you want
money.
like
Still need
to
money for that Fiat.
if you
no,
only
you
need
can steal it real easy.
Oh yeah, true. This
no,
hot
but if you
wiring is
also
easy
if
in
you
those
need
cars.
like 2K a month, you still need to. Still, a lot of work needs to happen before you can make 2K a month as an artist, right? From royalties,
Yeah.
from gigs. So even then, if you just want to make like a decent living,
Yeah.
nothing crazy, like it still requires a lot of work that
Yeah.
needs to go in upfront
And
before something
and you have
happens.
to realize that royalties isn't really a good like pension plan because the income, I don't know which side I'm going for the camera, but it goes like it slowly goes down. If you have one track that scores really well, it might do this in the beginning, but then over time, maybe fast,
It's
maybe
like a
it goes down.
cryptocurrency. It goes up real fast
No,
and
but
then it
yeah,
goes down even faster.
but it
Unless
will
your
go
name,
down. It's so that all the income will go down. So you can't really rely on your royalties unless you have a hit that
Yeah,
unless
keeps
you're
if you
going.
Mariah
score a world
Carey,
hit, you're done and
Yeah.
it's
unless you're
all
Mariah
okay.
Carey, and every year you kind of go back into this bump.
Yeah, or George Baker with Una Paloma Blanca, which again is now a trend on TikTok.
Oh,
And
really?
like that's like already when I just started out, they said, yeah, if you score a hit like that, and then it's just a Dutch hit. It has been
Una
used in some
Paloma
films.
Great melody.
Blanca.
But like
I am
100,000 a
the
year in 100,000 a year in
Una
publishing
Paloma
only like 10
Blanca.
years ago or
Yeah.
so.
Okay,
So that's
we're
crazy.
always almost
One
midway
song.
through. Let's spend most of our time towards the community.
Community questions.
I actually have a community question.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Can I?
Yeah, sure. Do you think?
Okay. Yeah,
For
yeah.
whose
Like in
question?
the classroom, like I'm tired, sir. Please, man. Please, man. No. For melodramatic, because he was talking. I think he has a cool collab coming on. I won't say anything else if he can talk about it, but if he can you please let us know because he sent me a message about it, but I'm not sure I understood it right. But it would be
He's
cool to talk about.
he's still in the chat, so let's see if he wants to respond.
Yeah.
We'll
But we
see.
can first go over to another question.
Yeah. As always, every week you are able to send in your questions throughout the week in our Discord server, and we take those questions into this episode and talk about them. There are a few questions that came in for Victor specifically, so we'll take that with us whenever
Maybe
he...
important question for listeners and viewers. Where can I find the Discord link? That would
in the
be
description.
okay. Just good to know,
Oh,
people.
you
If you're
sounded
listening, go to this
agitated,
description.
Joey.
Look
In the
at this call to
description.
look at this call to action guy, like a sales guy. I don't know what happened to Jobke in the past 6 months, but somehow he got commercial.
I know.
I
He's
started finally
almost
listening
starting.
to Ralph. I started finally listening
Yeah.
to Ralph, guys.
Jesus. I don't know.
I saw
which
him in a
TikTok-
suit and tie the other day. This sleazeball. I thought, who was this sleazeball?
Yeah, going through town,
Shit,
just
it's Jobke.
yeah.
just
Hey
grabbing
there, I
groceries.
see you looking. Yeah.
Try to get investors for my DJ art project.
Yeah, from a lot of grave. Okay, question from Descendant. By the way, very long questions this week, so yeah, I'll just try to make the most out of it. Question from Descendant. From past few years, we've been witnessing that every producer has their own multiple signature styles, at least 2 different styles. For example, a signature style suitable for festivals and another one for clubs. And those multi-genre production skills, which used to be point for every producer back then, a plus point for every producer back then, now it seems to be very much necessary in current timeline. So since you guys have solid knowledge from industry perspective, what do you guys think? Will it be better to stick to your 2 signature styles to keep polishing them, or keep changing with new genres in current ongoing scene, which most of them are doing following practical perspective? Okay, I think the question here is: should you be consistent with what you're doing, or are you going to chase the trends? That's the question. If I can,
Don't chase the trends. Don't chase the trends. I wasn't really articulating well.
Hey, don't chase the trends. Change the trends. Hey.
just do.
That's a good one, man.
What do you
Jobke,
say? What did you say,
who are
Jobke?
you?
Don't chase the trends. Change the trends.
What is
Can't drop
happening?
my mic, but
What is happening? I don't know what happened to
Too
Jopke.
much TikTok quotes in my
I
head.
think so. Like he's living in the self-development sphere. Like,
Self-development
But
development
the
era.
thing with music is basically like chasing success is weird. And it's just you put down a vision you have for music. Like I envision this for a DJ set, or this is how I perceive that a set should be, or genres should be. That's what you put down, and then the people can choose I like it or not. That's the essence. So chasing the trend is actually a weird way. Like, and of course you can like multiple things, but if I would come to a Descendant, that was the name, right? Yeah,
descendant.
Descendant set or a show. What am I gonna hear? Is that multiple genres? Then yeah, okay, it could also be if that's your vision. But then it should be solely that that's what you like as well. That's what you want to set out. That's what you want to express and have the people hear. That's my
Yeah. We've
thing.
just been talking about consistency, and this is such the core of your artist career, as in you should be consistent with your output, because if you're inconsistent with your genre, you're never going to build a relationship built on trust with your audience. And if that's never going to happen, you're never going to get fans, because fans kind of need to know what to expect. They need to trust you. So consistency builds trust, and that's an essential part to build a fan base. So chasing trends kind of does this. You keep going back, and you're not in,
You're
you're
always
not
behind as well.
exactly. You keep falling back to the bottom, and when you're consistent with what you do gradual growth over time. And yeah, that's the way to go, if you ask me.
Except when you're really good at everything, just do it, man. Because good music is always
Yep.
good music. That's why you see the best, the top dogs of the industry. They do actually more than one thing, but
Yeah,
they have such big teams.
but
They get every good writer songwriter is pitching for them. That's how it
it
is.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, so then they will always surface in a certain other genre with like the best version of that genre.
But I do think sometimes, especially when you're a more unknown artist, it takes someone to pick up your track before other people finally listen to it. Like you guys had with Mush Mush, the Tiesto was the first one to be like, "Hey, I love this," and then other people started listening to
Yeah.
it differently. I guess that's also something in the something psychological. And even still, Tiesto still has that name. If he now plays a track, people will listen to it like, "Oh wait, I should give this a chance."
Some sort of
Definitely.
validation, right?
Yeah, but it changes the way you listen
Validation.
to stuff, which is weird, but it's kind of how the world works.
Yeah.
But definitely important to be consistent also towards those DJs. So like if I change too much, then DJs are not gonna per se open my promo anymore. They're gonna be like, well, it's a different style every week. I can't really rely on that, and I only have limited time. So
Yeah.
skipping this demo,
Yeah.
that's what you never want, I guess.
Yeah. Exactly. By the way, Melodramatic mentions that he's doing a track with Honey Bee, Sweet, and going to release a techno banger. We'll send it over to you for your blessings. So he will send it when it's ready. Talking about Chesto, like have you
Cool.
kept an eye on his Instagram?
Yep.
Yes.
Swiped it all clean, then came back with a kick-ass trance song.
I'm very curious. I think he might revamp trends.
He did. He already did. The Dream State in
To
the
to be
US.
honest, he's not gonna revamp trance because trance is actually more alive than ever. And but the song he's putting out, it's insanely
Did
good.
he already tease the song?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll check it out
It's
afterwards.
But I
really
mean,
good.
he will give
But
trance like a
it would
new,
be too much credit that he revamps trance because trance
not
has
revamp,
been
but he
alive
does.
and kicking.
It is very alive, but I do think there's some kind of new wave coming towards it of people who were not necessarily into trance. So I do
But I
think there's
mean, trance, especially here in Holland, is making waves. Like you
yeah,
see
I
a
know,
lot of
but like
people like,
now Tiesto is an extra edition of like the mainstream crowd
hey,
that's
it's
like
a cool
on
validator to
board
have
with.
on your site.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Next question comes from Santino Gigante. This is actually, I wanted to talk about this for a while, so I like that he's asking. There's a lot of discussion about what makes a DJ or an artist successful. Take someone like DJ Levi, who gets a lot of criticism but still gets attention. With so much competition, trends, and social media pressure, how can artists succeed and be seen without being made fun of while staying true to what being a real DJ or artist actually means? Have you noticed this happening in the scene?
I
Yes,
This is
actually
the
don't
thing.
get the
This is the thing.
question per se.
Here's my take on that question. Is the what my or problem is a big word, but what my problem is with it a little bit, staying true to what being a real DJ or artist actually means. That to me is like that doesn't exist. I think there is no real DJ or real artist. There's only a real you, and I think if you want to have that not being made fun of, I think you have to stay really true to yourself
Mhm.
and what you think is cool and what you think is
Yeah,
fun. But then you won't people won't be able to make fun of you.
Yeah, it's the
But
quote,
that's
right?
that's the thing. Like Levi, it's interesting because he is like so hype right now because people are only making fun of him. It's like, but he's laughing probably. He's laughing all the way to the bank because he's
well,
gonna.
he's getting bashed pretty hard.
Yes, but I already heard him getting bookings because of this. He's like
But
on
where?
social media, he's huge. So I
Yeah, but
think
he's
that's
really the
just
laughing stock.
yeah, but like people don't care. It's the name. Oh, that guy. Oh, we'll go. Like people, it's like there's the clowns of the industry and the artists of the industry, and I think as a clown, it's like yeah. Um,
As long as being a clown is your authentic self, then it's fine, right?
yeah, or if you like being a clown, if
like
you like being
Salvatore
a clown,
Ganacci, when he came up, like laying on the DJ deck
yeah.
doing his thing, like
Yeah, but
that was
Levi is
being
different than Salvatore Ganacci,
yeah,
who is
but
more like of a humoristic
yeah, that's true.
stand-up
That's
comedian
true.
DJ. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, with DJ Levi, I kind of feel like this might backfire on him, as in
I think so too.
I can
I don't
see
think so.
why it gets attention. I can see why it stands out, but taking like that label that people put on you, getting that label off of you, because I don't think this is sustainable, is going to be a problem. Maybe
Mm.
I'm wrong, but I think that's the problem with that
But you
strategy.
have to imagine his face is all over the internet right now, and I
That's the
do agree. It's
attention.
it's very hype. So it's
Yeah.
like in a
Yeah,
few
but
years,
have you
you can't
seen
rely on that for the next few years.
every festival that booked him gets so much hate?
Hey, but hate is attention, man.
No,
Like
yeah, but I
hate
don't
really
think
is
there's
attention.
also this trade-off point between there's no such thing as bad publicity. There has have been quite a few artists that have been cancelled because of bad publicity. I think, yeah, I mean, if you play in a certain club in Dubai more for tourists who have way too much money, it will be perfectly fine. I think actually it's a good fit. He plays hits and he looks really good and will be nice, yeah, for people. And yeah, but where dance takes itself also a little bit seriously, yeah, I'm not sure if people will really
Yeah.
like that anymore.
Let me say this. I think if his strategy is to build maximum attention and cash out within the next 3 years, I think he's done a great job, because he's going to make quite a lot of money, I think, in the next couple of years. But it's not a sustainable career, I think. I think
But
this
it's
is
like
not something.
a lot of people that are going to these events, and then we're not talking about even the big festivals, but a lot of club people, they don't even care about like they just care about the hype and like who is cool now, and they don't even care how someone
No,
got
but
there. A big part
uh,
of the crowd.
no,
It's a
but
big part of the
Yeah,
mainstream
but
crowd that's
that's for
just
the
like
upcoming 2 to 3 years,
no, but
because that
yeah,
hype
yeah.
won't stick.
no, yeah, and also in what places, what kind of clubs are you talking about? I mean, clubs that actually book in Berlin. I mean, yeah,
No, but
nobody will be waiting for them. Maybe Marbella
there's
or
more
Dubai, where
clubs.
people don't
Yeah,
know and have too
yeah,
much
exactly.
money. Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's not the
that's where
dance
a
scene,
lot
man.
of
That's
the I know, but
And
that's where.
then you come to the essence of the question, like
Mhm.
what is a DJ? And I think you can be critical about what is a DJ. I see also a lot of the influencers going to play records and calling themselves a DJ that can be booked. They sometimes also complain about being criticized, but of course you are. You're not there based on merit, you know.
I
You're
think I know
there
who you're
because
talking
you're.
about.
Oh, who
There
then?
was one recently who was in an interview like, "I'm a TikTok
Oh,
DJ. I get that over me a lot, but I
well,
work
no,
really hard."
I think if you come there and you have to accept that you're being criticized more and take the craft seriously. If I see Cloudy play and I see what she does on decks, dude, if you will play like that, nobody will criticize you. And the few that will, man, they will evaporate like water in
It's
a desert.
it's the same
But
like Paris Hilton, right? Like when she posted those clips of her playing.
the thing is, that's just okay. Hey, if you do it, eat the criticism. You're bound to get it. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
yeah.
Okay.
But
And
that's
the
an
thing is that
interesting
but then you come
interesting
to the
topic.
essence, like what is a DJ? And I have no clear answer for that.
It's a
But I think if you're stepping up to the game, you also step into the kitchen, you need to stand the heat as well. We as producers, we get criticized all the time as well. Everybody who puts themselves out there is also getting criticized. And if you're coming there not based on merit, but because you're famous from something else, you're going to get criticized a little bit more. And that's totally natural. It's totally okay. Just work your ass off and show that you do and
but it's
show
also an
that you care, you know?
interesting like topic of what is like a audience for DJs, because there's a lot of VIP clubs where people really don't care that much about the integrity of the DJ.
That's
They just
true.
want to be entertained, and I think that's
Yeah.
where the crowd that's what Levi is aiming for, I guess. And that's a huge crowd as well. People just want to see the meme, let's say.
Yeah, but that's why I say
And then
like
you're talking about those southern Spain clubs on the coast, those kind of things. Where I once played in a city in Spain, and there was another DJ. I thought, but apparently he was from some Italian TV show. He got famous through there, like some Temptation Island or something. And then we were having dinner, and I'm like, "Oh, what time is your set?" And he's like, "No, no, I don't DJ." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And his face was on a billboard outside on the street. I'm like, "What do you mean? You're playing there now?" He's
he's
like, "No,
just
no, I'm
there.
just attending there."
I had the
And
same with
that brings people to the club
yeah,
to take photos with him.
yeah.
So that kind of crowd, but there is a lot of that crowd. But yeah, I agree. I don't think as a DJ you want to aim for that. I think that's not where a lot of DJs dream to be. But it is
Oh,
interesting
no.
because that's a big crowd with a lot of money to be
I
made.
do have to laugh like really hard about the guy from Holland also made a video about DJ Levi.
Yeah, with the
I for,
sounds like
yeah, yeah.
oh
No,
man,
no, but also
that was
I don't
so
know
fun.
what his name, Peter Valley, I think.
Oh
Mm,
really?
He went viral, man.
mm.
Oh yeah.
Insane.
I just saw a clip of
And it was funny.
DJ Valley playing, but it was a compilation of other DJs as well, and then like other sounds copied on top of it. Like it
Yeah,
was so
yeah.
fun.
I also seen that. That's actually really funny. I would like
Yeah.
DJs with no sound, and they go like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I see.
But to
Israel
be
Carter
honest, in
says.
my personally, I've no. I mean, also DJ Levi, also YouTubers or whatever. If you want to be a DJ, hey,
You
all
do you.
okay. The more the
Um,
merrier. Let's go.
I
Yeah.
I see Israel Carter says the hate seems a bit unnecessary on social media. Seems like a lot of people are just envious of his success, and he has put out a few good songs. But I agree. I think probably a lot of the hate is unnecessary. But hating from a screen is very easy, and there is something, and I don't think, yeah, maybe it's my opinion, but there's something so cringe about him on stage, and I don't mean that. I mean, probably he's a very nice guy, but there is just something so cringe that also I think makes people just react and hate. Yeah, maybe unnecessary, but that's what I also think is quite funny,
Feels like an
especially
act.
those. drawings. I don't know if you know these, but you see like him in a look, and then it freezes the frame. And there's like a
Yeah, and
very ugly drawing with a
yeah,
fart sound with a lot of reverb. It's
I
like
have to laugh too, man. I'm a mean
scratch the
person.
camera.
You
Yeah.
know, to be honest, it's to conclude. I think it's a smart move. If his strategy is to make a lot of money in a shorter period of time. But I think if you have a long-term strategy as an artist, this might backfire. So yeah,
I don't think he's happy with it. He was doing pretty well. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, he had a lot of following, a lot of good traction. They always make sure there's a lot of nice girls behind him in the booth, and he takes
sure,
off his shirt. He looks
sure.
really good. He works
Yeah,
out
he
quite a
looks
lot,
really
so you
like
gotta
that's
respect the game.
but this is the thing. He looks good. He works out, and like I don't have his looks, but it's like something about him is so cringe in those
You
videos. I
know,
can't explain it.
it's easy to hate on him
No, but
because he kind of
it's very
yeah,
easy. But
yeah,
there is just
because
something
also that
cringy.
look I cannot be like yeah,
He
it's
doesn't have
weird,
Okay,
man.
let's
Ralph,
move on.
he doesn't have the aura to pull it off like that. That's there's something
Maybe,
cringy.
yeah, maybe, yeah.
Let's move on. We
But
have a
that doesn't
question.
mean he's probably a very nice guy and he works probably hard, but that's the internet just does its thing. It's like it's cringe. You're gonna get the
Community questions.
full load of it.
Has anybody have a DJ Levi question? Because
We,
we're on fire, man.
we
It's
have
just
a
interesting.
question.
No, but it's interesting.
It's interesting, but that's why we took like 15 minutes talking about it. We have a question from Josh for all three of you. Now that it's 2026 coming up, have you started
what?
thinking about goals for the upcoming year? And I'm curious, nosy to hear what they are.
Conquer the world. But literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same.
Same. No, my goals are oh man, I would love to play Tomorrowland main stage again. Come
Okay.
on, gods. Yeah, that would be awesome.
When,
I
when
hope
are
we're
those?
on the radar again.
When do you normally know that? Like February or something? January?
Yeah, I mean, I think the top dogs are already
You don't know it yet?
Jay knows.
You don't know it yet?
Yeah, that was always with the DJ Mag. Like, oh, you know, are you gonna
Yeah.
be in? You don't get the
Yeah.
position, but you know you're in. Like, hey, do you know? Like what? Oh, you don't know. Okay.
Never mind.
But no, I think the bigger acts are already being booked. We're not a bigger act, and I think we're like really good fillers, like the best filler. And yeah, May usually January, February. February. Yeah, it's such a hard word to February.
February. It's Sean Connery, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Um,
And for you, Jay.
my
Oh,
plan.
and I would like one, like a festival we would never play, and I have my eyes on one, and I hope
Lowlands.
it's. Oh man, that's too far out. That won't happen.
Okay.
But who
Hey,
knows?
never say never, man.
2027.
Never say never.
No, but 2026, I have my eyes on some different stuff than we are used. But now over to J Hardway. Let's go. Community questions.
Mine plans. Yeah, just establish my new direction and sound more melodic rave, because it's like it's an EP I released to show like, hey, I'm gonna do this new stuff, and I feel like now in the coming months it's like up to me to show like, hey, this is what it's about: music, 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 and invest a little bit more in marketing and like my whole style and stuff. Now that I have a bit of time to try to dress myself, like go to the store and not be in
To the hairdresser.
Look at him.
get a
Mr.
haircut, like it's going away here, but
To be
maybe I have
honest,
to go to
hey,
Turkey.
getting
And,
cheaper
Joey's
and
hair is
cheaper.
looking epic the last few
it is
weeks,
that
man.
little like fruit,
Yeah,
like,
Fido Dido.
amazing.
But
This one, my hair.
2.0.
This
Yeah.
is the result of running a lot and not washing your hair, probably.
Oh man, my shampoo has been gone for like a few days. I have to buy a new one. It's greasy.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. But yeah, yours looks. You have an epic haircut, dude.
Thank you. I actually have a photo shoot coming up this Saturday.
You're
So
looking actually a little bit like Johnny Bravo, but
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
skinnier. Yeah.
yeah. Hey, maybe you should start DJing again and then take your shirt off on stage
Yep.
and just stand there.
Yeah. Just vibe. Just vibe.
No,
with
but
it.
don't
Vibe.
just take off your pants. You'll be new. You'll be the first one to do
Nobody
that.
sees the
You'll be in
pants.
jail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Okay, no, my goal to go back to me, like my goals for the upcoming year is do more real life events for artist coaching. As in, we've been doing the pizza sessions last year. We've the collab labs, ADE. We're planning to do something nice in the next year with Jay and Ralph included as well. It's going to be fun. So I think the real life connections is something I really want to focus on with
And the
artist
date
coaching.
of that is,
Can we already announce it? Like,
I don't
do
know.
you
Yeah,
both
why
No,
not?
we cannot. We
We
cannot.
should try to.
No.
We should try to like not mention it, but we need to start hyping it a little bit already.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
in the start of next year, somewhere in the start, like, let's say Q1 of next year, we're gonna do an event,
It's something that's never done before
a
with artist
multi-day,
coaching.
event where, yeah, let's just keep it there, like a multi-day event. Oh, I see Riverside is resetting on my YouTube stream. We're still live, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Riverside, motherfucker.
Yeah, the stream is resetting. There we go. But yeah, multi-day event. I think it's never been done before. It's going to be a very intimate group. It's going to be very
Doing
fun.
yoga in the morning.
Yoga
Ooh,
sessions,
good
some
idea.
healthy food,
Some weightlifting
ginger shots made by Josh, all that stuff.
or offline.
Yeah, so that's what we will shill for now. Last question is from Anton Lion Harris. Black Friday is around the bushes. Any cool plugins you guys stumbled across the last few weeks or months, and any secret weapons you could recommend?
You know what I've been using like a lot lately is I think it's an FL Studio native one, the Effector. It's insane.
And it's a Fruity Loops
insane.
native plugin.
Yeah, I think so because it looks like that. I have no clue actually, but I didn't install it. It was there already. And Wave
Effector
Shaper, I've
processes
been
one
using
effect at a
that.
time.
Sorry,
You can load several effectors to use multiple effects on the same channel.
dude, insane.
It
I really
provides
like it.
12 performance-oriented effects that can be used one at a time. The large center XY pad
Only the granulizer doesn't work.
can be linked to
the Wave
controllers
Shaper.
for expressive control or used with a touch interface.
Oh,
Okay.
that actually doesn't say shit yet, but no. Just try it out if you're using FL Studio, and for the rest, man, yeah, I'm still married to the Wave Shaper. Yeah, that's the best.
I must say,
Um,
Black Friday is the best opportunity to buy software.
Maybe
Like, the
there's
difference-
Valhalla reverb, Valhalla delay.
I think
I don't know
Valhalla's
if they
in
do
discount
sales.
now.
They just launched a new one, Valhalla Future Verb, but I love their Valhalla delay and Valhalla vintage verb.
I actually use always the Delay 3 from FL Studio.
I also sometimes use delay 2 from FL Studio.
2? Oh,
Yeah.
old school.
Just easy and easy controllable. It's sometimes simplicity.
I like
is,
the 3 as the wet and dry button. That makes the difference.
Nice.
But the Valhalla verbs are actually really better than the Fruity verb. Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah.
I still use the Fruity verb. It's just so easy, and you can just mouse click, right click, and then automate. Yeah, so yeah. But the Valhalla verbs is awesome.
Yeah.
Better
But
than
I
the
don't know if
Fruity
they do
verb.
sales.
Yeah, they do
I
sales.
don't even know.
Yeah, they
I'm
do
actually
sales.
using a lot of samples nowadays. I bought some new samples.
Which ones?
Also,
I'm not telling which one. I'm still
Hmm.
exploiting them.
also
Hmm.
watch out with waves because they have some plans. You can and you sign up yearly. So you're like, hey, normally these plugins cost $3,000 and now only 300, but you sign up for a yearly charge. Just letting everybody know, like waves, you need to
I
watch out what you
use
buy.
no
there goes
waves
our
at all.
sponsorship.
Hey man, this is how we get their attention, and then
Well,
finally they're
yeah.
gonna sponsor me to prove me
Yeah.
wrong.
That's true. That's
This
true.
is gonna cost you guys, but there's a way around it. Now, to be honest, I don't use waves at all.
I use sometimes limiters for vocals and stuff. And there's this
I have T-Rex and
filter,
Ozone.
low and high pass filter that's amazing. The Emo F2. It's just
From
a
Valhalla?
really good
Way
filter.
too
Yeah.
emo.
No, from Waves.
I see Ed Lev mentioning the Decapitator. That's also from Valhalla. Is Valhalla the
The
creator?
Decapitator of Valhalla?
Yeah, I think Decapitator's from
No. I
Decapitator.
actually used quite a lot. I'm opening my FL Studio right now,
I
as
think
you
it's the
can hear.
same. You have one from Sound. Yeah, Sound Toys. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no,
Sound
that's
Toys.
Sound Toys. No, that's a different one. Sound Toys. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one who.
Punish on. Yeah, let's go.
I like the Echo Boy from Sound Toys.
Little Alter Boy is quite famous.
Yeah, little altar boys, really handy when you're pitching stuff. I like the format on it. It's just easy going.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of
Okay.
cool stuff, but the things I use most is Shaperbox 3 and the Effector nowadays, which I really like. LFO tool. I'm using I'm still a big Nexus abuser. Serum, of course. I think a Splice or anything else. Um, subscription is always good to get new presets and sounds. Yeah, that's the stuff you need to focus on, in my opinion.
In your opinion, okay.
In my humble opinion.
Any knowledge bombs to end this episode with?
In a life where chaos rules, be the light that I don't know.
Yeah, actually, we're on a roll, man. I was actually curious, where is
Yeah,
this going?
I was
Yeah,
Did you
actually
just
same, but
wondering.
shake it out of your
I'm just gonna
sleeve?
put that into Suno and then see what the rest will be, and then probably it
Yeah.
says something about neon skies forever or something.
Dude,
Neon
please,
Sky.
on your next EP, make 3 tracks yourself and 1 by Suno.
Like completely made by Suno or
See
just a
people
part of it?
notice it,
No, completely. Yeah, let's see if it's better.
And then let's see if
No,
people notice.
and then that becomes the
why
hit.
not? Hey,
Imagine.
would be awesome. Yeah, or just partly by Suno. I mean, yeah, I don't care.
Suno has made a deal with Warner actually.
Yeah, you send it in a groups app. I didn't read it because I was
No, me
like,
neither.
I'm not gonna read that.
Yeah,
I also
same
didn't
here.
read it. I saw a
What?
TikTok about it and decided to look up the article and send it to you for thoughts.
Trying to be fancy, you just watch the
Yeah.
I'm not
TikTok.
trying to be fancy. It's just like then there's more info if you wanna read it.
What's the TLDR? As in, does anybody know what the TLDR of that whole
I don't know
deal
what
is?
TLDR means.
Too
What,
long,
dude?
didn't read.
Oh,
Oh.
what I think, this is just what I think. They got sued, of course, by all major companies, major labels. So they were like, "Well, let's just settle, and you can buy us, and then we'll collaborate." And because I think Suno has already been using all music that's out there to train, and now they're gonna set up some kind of license system so that they can legitimately train their
Okay.
AI models with the Warner.
So now, if you're
Um,
signed to Warner, your music will probably automatically be used for.
Yeah, but there's probably already a clause in contracts for the past 5
Yeah,
years or something like
like
that. So
licensing or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay. Anything to show, guys?
Pre-save my new track. What it feels like on
This is what it feels like.
yeah, that's what it almost sounds like. And it's actually funny because it's a
Oh.
track in the hard dance slash hardcore slash neo rave category on Beatport. So
deep.
Beatport decides that themselves. So that's funny. But yeah, pre-save it. I hope you like it. It's the follow-up after my melodic rave EP. It's in the melodic rave sound as I envision it, and there will be more to come in the next few months.
Perfect. Ralph?
Yeah, we actually have a track coming up with one of our old buddies, Kashmir, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, we redid the Bass Down Low song he did with Dev as Cataracts back in the days. So
Cool.
and we mixed it with a track by Avankara, and we remade the whole shebang, and we worked on it together eventually, and it's actually been in the works for quite some while now, been played also a lot by us himself. Dimitri and Mike played it quite some time, so if you want to hear it, check over their Tomorrowland set. Yeah, it's finally coming out, and I'm really happy about it.
Okay. Nice.
Kashmir is a
We
cool
should get
guy.
him in the podcast if that's possible.
That's possible. No.
Kashmir. It's an
But he's in a
interesting guy.
different time zone than us. That's also always a hard one. So we might record it in full before, because I don't know the time zone or the time in LA right
He's
now.
LA. That's 9 hours. So that's 6 a.m. for him. That's an early one. We'll see. But that's an interesting guest.
No.
Also, I
for
see in the chat, melodramatic. He likes eggnogs in the winter in front of a fireplace, and then someone says Bailey's chocolate orange at Christmas is so good. I'd like to add mulled wine is my Christmas go-to drink.
Mild wine?
Mulled wine,
What's that?
glühwein.
Oh, mal.
We call
Is
it
that called
mulled
mal?
wine in English, yeah.
Oh shit.
But
You
that's
looked it up, right?
Huh?
How to say it? Mold
No,
wine.
he has a
Mulled wine, yeah.
girlfriend from Australia, so that's probably
New
why
Ze-
he
New
knows.
Zealand, yeah.
Or
Australia.
New Zealand, yeah.
So we speak a lot of English
Yeah.
like this.
Ah,
What
Or
English?
Scottish, actually.
Kiwi. You got a Kiwi as a girl?
You got a
Oh no,
Kiwi.
that's more. Huh?
Yeah,
Anyway,
she's Kiwi.
Yeah.
everybody who was here at the live stream, thanks for tuning in. Melodramatic, thanks again for the donation. Everybody, we hope to see you back again next week. Maybe Dubvision will be there. We'll see. We're rescheduling at the moment. Don't forget to like, subscribe to our channels, enter our Discord, and share this episode with your friends, because we help so much value. We will be back next week, as always, 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Bye bye.